much duty and tariff are you paying for your product? If this is your first product, do you think it's important to find out your duty first? Yes, absolutely. But do you know how to find it out? Yes, I agree. It is confusing and sometimes it can be scary because you ask different people, they may give you a different answer. Don't worry, in today's video, I'm gonna show you step by step. After you watch this video, you're gonna have a skill at your fingertip for your product research. You can find out your duty and tariff on your own. Isn't that cool? I'm your friend Yuping. If you haven't already, consider to pick a star to support me and this beautiful Good Life Warrior channel. This is the place where I empower you to master sourcing and help you charge positively to build your good life. It is so exciting when you find a new product and when you're starting a new business. The most critical thing for you is to avoid the blind spot. In today's video, I'm going to review one of your blind spot. That is your duty. So exactly how much duty do you need to pay? Let me give you a step-by-step guide. Before we rush into finding out our duty rate, let's get the very important question answered. Why do I need to know? Well, for two very important reasons. Let me show you. Say you're contemplating importing these products. Both products look like umbrella. Yes, they are, but if you look closer, they're not the same. One is your travel umbrella, another is your patio umbrella. As you can see here, there's a knob that you can adjust the height up and down. If one product's duty rate is 5% and the other one you have to pay additional 25%, would you think twice which product to choose first? Yes, I would. That's the reason. Number one, which product is going to make me more money? The second reason has to do with legal side of the things. If you are the importer of the record, you are legally responsible for paying the correct duty amount. On this subject, I want you to be extremely careful when the supplier quotes you on DDP basis. They purposely declared lower commercial invoice value to avoid some of the duty. If you are the importer of the record, you are still legally responsible for whatever the amount you short paid, and if the custom find out and audit you, you could get a fine. As the entrepreneur starting and running your business, you really don't want any blind spot. These two are very important reasons for you to understand why you need to know your duty rate. Now let's find out what duty and fees do we need to pay in order to clear our item out of the custom. First one is duty. Quick question. If I'm getting a customized sample from the supplier, say it's $150, do I need to pay for duty? The answer is no, because if the declared value is less than $800, the duty is free. If your commercial invoice value is over $800, now you need to pay for the duty. To determine your duty rate, you need to know your HTS code, which I'm going to show you how to find it. There are two additional fees you need to be aware. One is the merchandise processing fee. It's not a lot, 0.34%. This fee applies to both air and ocean shipment. Minimum charge is $26. That means if your total commercial invoice value times your percentage is less than 26, you'll need to pay 26, but no more than $508. The second fee is the harbor maintenance fee. It's another one that is very little. This fee only applies to ocean shipment. So altogether, you are paying for duty and merchandise processing fee and harbor maintenance fee. Since these two fees are pretty much known, all we have to do is to find our HTS code to determine our duty rate when our shipment is over $800. If you paid attention so far, you notice I said HTS code, but is it HTS or HS? Most people are confused by these. Not you, because you are watching this video. Once you know the difference between the two, you will never ask this question. Why I cannot find my supplier's code? Here is the difference. HS code stands for Harmonized System Code. HTS code stands for Harmonized Tariff Schedule Code. Wow, still very confusing, isn't it? Here is the specific difference. When we talk about Harmonized System Code, we're talking about a 6-digit code that is used by 200 countries, 98% of the world trade. And this Harmonized System Code, it is admin by the World Customs Organization. When we talk about HTS code, this is regulated by U.S. International Trade Commission, ITC. As you can imagine, because we are one of the 200 countries participated in the harmonized system, our first 6 digits in the HTS code are the same as HS code. However, the last 4 digits are country specific. This is why your 10 digits HTS code could be different from the 10 digits that your Chinese suppliers gave it to you. Let's take a look at an example. For this beautiful piece of handmade leather bag, the first 6 digits 420221, these 6 digits are harmonized system code. Whether you are in China, United States, Canada, Australia, this first 6 digits are harmonized. They are the same. The last 4 digits, 0010, these are country specific. Altogether 10 digits, we call this HTS code. Now we're going to break down the first 6 digits so you are familiar with chapter heading and subheading, so we are ready to do our live research. The first 2 digits represents the chapter name. In our case, our handbag is made of leather, so we belongs to chapter 42, everything made of leather. The second 2 digits represents the heading. The heading further classify if this product is a trunk or suitcase or handbag made of leather. In our case, we are a handbag, so we belong to heading 02. The third 2 digits represents the subheading. Subheading further specify if this handbag has the outer surface made of leather. Yes, we are made of leather, so our first 6th harmonized code is 420221. Now the last 4 digits is country specific. If this handbag is handmade, then the classification is 0010. For the US importers, it is important that you know your specific HTS code. Now we're going to do a live search on the HTS code that we picked out for our travel umbrella and the garden umbrella. The first step is to find the chapter and the heading. There are 4 ways to find our chapter and heading, the first 4 digits for our umbrella. We can ask Google, the all-knowing oracle, by typing in our product keyword. We can ask our supplier if we have one already. We can contact a freight forwarder if we know someone who's in shipping business. Or we go straight to the database on ITC website. ITC stands for International Trade Commission, who regulate our HTS code. Since asking supplier, asking a freight forwarder takes time, we're just going to do a live search on Google and then validate our findings in the database on usitc.gov website. Let's do it. Okay, I'm typing in umbrella HTS code to get an idea of the first 4 digits. As you can see here, the first result is showing 6601. From different companies, it's showing 6601. So I'm going to use as the 6601, and here's the 6603 number as a point of reference. And then I'm going to head over to the ITC website. And now we're going to type in umbrella. And just to see what the database is going to show us. Interestingly, the database is showing us almost identical results from Google. 6601, 6603, they all represent our broad chapter of umbrella. The beautiful thing is when you type in this keyword umbrella, the umbrella will be automatically highlighted in the description, so you can pay attention to the description that has umbrella in there. To know which HTS code description match your product, let me give you a quick tip. If you know your product material construction, your product performance, and your product function, you should be able to read the description of the HTS code and find the one that makes the most sense. For example, our travel umbrella. This description said, for handheld umbrellas chiefly used for protection against rain. This matched our travel umbrella, so we're going to choose 6603.20.30 for our travel umbrella. And this one, our patio umbrella, garden or similar umbrellas, 6601.10.00. So we're going to choose this one. Now look at the duty rate. The garden umbrella duty rate is 6.5, and then the travel umbrella, the duty is free. Now I know my duty rate. How do I know if I need to pay additional 25% tariff? That would be step number 2, find the tariff percentage. We said our travel umbrella is duty free. What if we sell the replacement handlebar here? The HTS code is slightly different. Same header, 6603. It also said duty is free, except behind the free there is a slash and there's an underscore. So which one is free? When you see this sign, slash underscore, that means there's additional tariff attached to the HTS code you are researching. As of this video, December 6, 2019, there are 4 lists. List number 1 through 3, it has been in effect since 2018. The tariff is 25%. There's a list 4, 2 parts in list 4. First part already taking effect September 1st, 2019. The second part is to be announced on December 15th, 2019. If you're watching this video after the December 15, you should know whether 15% has been taken in effect. So how do you know whether your product is subject to tariff? I'll show you a shortcut right now. This link is your shortcut link. Through this link, you can quickly find out if your product has any tariff attached to it. All you have to do is to go back to the HTS code that we say has a free and a slash underscore here. This is our umbrella handles that we wanted to sell as a replacement part. As you can see here, it is not true free. Behind the free has a slash and underscore. So we copy this and paste over to this website and we hit on search. As you can see here, this HTS code 66039041 we just pasted. It has list 4A on there, 300 billion tariff action. What does the list 4A means? It means 15% additional tariff. Let's do another example. You just click on this link and paste another HTS code here. Let's use our garden umbrella HTS code. This one is 6.5%, but it doesn't have the slash and underscore. That means it should be no tariff, right? So we're just going to copy and paste the HTS code here, 6601.10. And then we go back here and paste this HTS code and hit on search. As you can see here, this one, it says it has the list 4B here. The list 4B has not been announced. That's why you don't see the slash underscore behind the HTS code for your garden umbrella. Isn't this cool? Just click on this link, copy and paste your HTS code, then you will be able to find your additional tariff in addition to your regular duty. Now you know both of your duty and tariff percentage. All you have to do is to calculate how much duty do you owe. Now that will be the step number 3, to calculate your duty. We're going to use this handlebar as an example. I'm going to quickly walk you through the math. Just wanted to point out a couple things. This is a simple Excel sheet. All you have to do is to put down your quantity and unit price, and then you will have your commercial invoice value. Your duty is applied to your commercial invoice value. Try not to trust anyone. Under-declare your commercial invoice value. Once you get audited, you still owe the duty and also plus the fine. On the duty rate, the total duty rate, don't forget to include your regular duty rate. If this is your garden umbrella, you need to put down the 6.5%, and then you add on to whatever tariff is going to apply to this regular duty. And then don't forget the 2 fees. Even though it's very little, you still need to add this to your total duty owed to the custom. So all in is $1,500 if you are buying 5,000 handlebars at $2 per piece. By the way, there are 2 more columns on the HTS Code website I want you to be familiar with so you are not confused like many people. The first one is the special rate countries. These are the countries who enjoy the free trade with the United States. For example, if you hover over the country code, you will be able to see Australia is here, Mexico is here. Mexico is part of the NAFTA, so it's free if you're importing out of Mexico. The last column represents 2 countries who has heavy duty levied against their product. One is Cuba, another is North Korea. I just wanted to point it out so when you are visiting this website, you know exactly what's going on here. So to summarize the 3 simple steps we use to find out exactly how much duty we need to pay. Step number 1, we find our regular duty rate by looking up our HTS code. Step 2, we find out if this HTS code has additional tariff attached to it by looking up the 4 list so far. Step number 3, we use the simple Excel sheet to calculate our duty based on our commercial invoice value. I'm not a custom broker, but I know how to do this. That's why I wanted to share what I know with you to empower you and to make your business more efficient. You can always ask your freight forwarder and your custom broker, but when you are doing your product research and you have this skill at your fingertip, you can look up your duty and tariff in 10 minutes. It's very, very efficient. I hope you enjoyed this video. I put in a lot of time to put together this video. I hope it's beneficial for your business. If you have any questions, come to visit me at sourcingwarrior.com. Until then, I wish you a beautiful day, a magical day, a great week. I'll talk to you soon.